Hi, welcome to Aussie Nomads Destinations. Follow us as we caravan our way around Australia. This is Ed and I'm Bec, and we're finding you the best free and budget camp spots Oz has to offer. Fishing, crabbing and hiking our way through this awesome country. Mile Beach, here we come. Can't hardly wait to get back to the beach. So we have arrived at Shoreline Drive on 90 Mile Beach. Picked our campsite number 9. Picked our spot, and now we're just getting ourselves in place. We even managed to find a grassy site with a picnic table and a fire pit and a toilet. Oh my God, he's gonna run over the fire pit. Nope, he's not. He's gonna miss it by a farthington's worth.
This is a free campgrounds. The road is sealed right to the entry of each campgrounds. There is a general store about 5 kilometres down the road with ice, fuel, takeaways, bread, meat, milk and grocery items.
It is a very stunning day.
There is great internet and phone service.
You've got to love Victoria when
Make sure you walk in and check out those campgrounds. Some of them were super boggy looking and some were very tight with low trees.
Beach. And we drove into a lot of the camps and they were really super sandy. So we found a great camp spot at 90 Mile Beach. There's about 19 camps right along the edge of the foreshore. You can't actually see the beach from them, but this one is super grassy. A lot of them were sand and a bit boggy, but we found number 9 to be perfect. There is a dump point down at the Golden Beach Township. We got water from in at Sale, which is about a 30-minute drive. You can buy water down at Golden Beach, but it was $5 for 10 litres, which is probably a little bit too much. Anyway, there's drop toilets here, and we're going to give you a bit of a look around at the campgrounds. Come on. See, there is, I don't know, probably about 20 spots for you to camp in here. We are the only ones here at the moment. And they're pretty much like this. They're not really level, but you know, it's just stunningly quiet and beautiful, and about 50 metres from the beach. It's totally free, no payment at all, no booking. You just rock in and pick a spot, and it's just lovely. You can hear the waves from the caravan at night breaking on the shore. Yeah, it's little places where you can make a fire. Anyway, we'll go back and see what Old Mate's up to.
I think from memory there are 19 campgrounds along the foreshore. It's all free, you just rock in and pick a spot. It's a beautiful spot if you like it off-grid. We set up and spent the day at camp. Went for a drive to the shop, checked out the water situation, and then decided to fish sunset. Coffee at the beach is such a great way to start the day.
She's a little bit
With
rough.
coffee done, it is time for a fish. We have such a great spot. It is super quiet.
Last long here.
Old Mate's still in bed. Off to the beach again.
Water's cold, freezing. It's absolutely freezing. Oh no, I might have dropped it. Bass straight. I have no idea where we are, but we're going to the lookout at night for 90 Mile Beach, which is the same beach that we're camped on, but 25 kilometres up the road. Might be able to see whales from up here, Eddie. or the fish we didn't catch this morning. It's lovely. Oh look, there's one of those gas rig things. All right, well, I guess we've seen that. Back to the car we go. So we are driving across the Stockyard Hill Causeway at Loch Sport, and it's just gorgeous. Doesn't really do it justice on the GoPro. Look at that, there is so much bird life. No, not too fast. Oh my God! Stop it now. I won't be able to get back to the car. This is a good park. We need to come here every day. We are at the Loch Sport Jetty. How cool is it? I love going for walks on the jetty. There's always stingrays. So we decided to do track 10 at Loch Sport, and now we have a big mud flat. Huge big mud flat. Runs for nearly the length, probably 5 k's I reckon. Massive. He's got us on dirt roads again. It's down there, Ed. Come on. Spit it out. What is it?
Oh, get out and have a look.
I'm not getting out to have a look. Dead bodies?
Time for a sunset fish. We are loving this beach. Haven't caught anything yet.
So here we are, 8 o'clock in the morning, about to have a fish. Bought myself a new rod yesterday, hoping like heck it can get out over those waves. But we'll see how she goes. Old mate's still in bed. Got up this morning, 4 degrees. She's cold in Victoria. But we shall see how we go. Gonna flick a few lures. Not having much late luck with bait. Anyway, she's flicky. See how that goes. We're gonna get a wet butt here. Good chance, won't have to pull my jeans up. Probably might have, should have had a look at what time high tide was. Sun's coming out. Nothing quite like some sunshine. Anyway, might call this a day. Go make another coffee, get some bait, and then come back down. That's the beauty of camping at the beach. It's very beautiful. Very, very. So, evidently it was high tide 2 hours ago, and now I am going to set my rod up on a rod holder and throw a bait in. See how that goes. Alright, see if that works, hey? So it looks like we are going to get a wet butt. It also looks like Mr. Ed might have got himself a fish. Let's just have a look. So we are still in Sale. We've just come across this park. How beautiful is that wood tower with all that vine growing up the side of it? This is such a pretty park. Just got that old Victorian look about it. It's so gorgeous. So that is an artisan well of 1906. We are actually in Victoria Park. Not sure what's in this artisan well. Nothing. I'd say it used to be a fountain. Interesting little park. So this is the Jubilee Band Rotunda, and it was built in 1913, and it is very cute. Just get a look at it. It's very cute. I love all the old iron and detail in it. It's just lovely. Do you reckon that's a real tree over there? And spiky. Yeah, how would not be nice. It really is just real. What? Yeah. Ah, I have to go and look at that on the way back. Here's another one of these trees that's more grown up. Well, it's a little bit different, but anyhow, it's very similar. And there's a lake in the middle of the park. Well, it's off to one side, but it's full of black ducks.
With some streak of luck, the water tower opens today at 10 a.m. So we did a quick walk around the park while we waited. So worth seeing.
What was it? Oh, the Yarra, that's what it was. So this is all about the swinging bridge, and we are going there next, and it was completed in 1883. Level 2, so there's 4 flights of stairs. This is the second flight. It's very beautiful. I could happily live in this tank. Be good to live in it. And this is the view from the 4th story. How cool is that? Such a beautiful building. It's really old. I don't know how old it'd be. There's no sign. There's an old brick one here beside it, which I guess might have been a pub or something in the old days.
Next we headed to the Port of Sale. This old wooden boat, that is now electric, does tours up to see the swinging bridge.
McClellan Straits, Lake Victoria, Lake King, Lake's entrance. So we're 105 kilometres from the ocean.
We listened to the heritage of the area as we travelled. So much information on the local area. This bridge takes an hour to open, so we went back a couple of days later and did a time lapse for you, so you get the full idea. Such a marvellous piece of engineering.
Anyway, we are heading off to do the Wetlands boardwalk in Sale. And it looks like there's going to be a ton of pelicans. Look at the pelicans. How cool are they? And a possum at night time, just under this random bridge on the highway. And look, there's even a kingfish over here. How cute is he? Check this out. So this tree's fallen over. It's laying in the swamp.
Watch that.
And then these have all grown out of that tree trunk. That is amazing. There's like 6 of them. And they're big. So we are off to do the wetlands in Sale. I did not bring my camera, which was silly because there's some amazing birds. Looks like it's going to rain. And the audio is probably terrible because my microphone just went flat. But anyway, we're doing our best. This is pretty good. That really sounds like somebody's shooting out there. Vienna Wildlife Refuge. Well, that wouldn't surprise me either. What? That wouldn't surprise me either, really. So it is Sunday morning and we are on our way to the Maffra Markets. However, I don't know we're going to be able to see anything because it is super foggy. Just get a look at it. There's a race course out there. So we are in the main street in Maffra. It's a very cute little town. Cute little rotunda in the main street. We are at the Port of Sale. How cool is it? It's a big boardwalk that goes right around the edge of the river. Dozens of boats. Yeah. So we are just following the Port of Sale around. What is that blue thing in the water? It looks like a stick of dynamite. This place looks like where boats come to die. They're all in the same condition. Just very sad. Poor old things. This one would be all right, Ed. I'm not going to go any good on the ocean. So we are doing the boardwalk around the edge of the Port of Sale. It's kind of cute. A lot of dead boats. Poor things. Anyway, it's lunchtime and we are going to look for a picnic table. Oh, he's leaving. Found us a nice little picnic table right next to the Port of Sale. Ed's having a sandwich, I'm having steak. How cool is this lake? Right smack bang in the middle of town. There's my favourite piece of equipment. Been making the best out of that each day. Walking track right round the outside of the lake. I'm here every day to get our water because there's a tap just here behind this picnic table. Get a look at them all. I've got a funny feeling I just saw a platypus go screaming into that lake. They're all very quiet. How cute are they, all sitting there in the sun? So we are at the Sale Raaf Base. And here's one of their aerobatic planes. So I am going to go with that one is that one. So this is them. They started flying in 1989. They're synchronised pair displays with a 5 aircraft roulette team formed later in the year of 1989. Cool, hey. Windgill, and was used as a training plane from 1955 to 1975. And this dude is a Apache A7081. So you can come down to the Sail Raaf Base and have a look at these 3 planes right at the front gate. On top of that, there are so many planes landing and taking off, it's amazing. An operations facility. They used it in 1942.
The Sail Raaf Base is home to the roulettes. We've been watching them over the caravan and out over the ocean, doing their practice leaps and flying upside down.
So we are off to see the wreck of the Trincano, we reckon she is. Up on the beach, not much of it left, but we'll have a look when we get there. It was washed ashore in 1879. So it's been there for about 140 years. So it is a bit yucky weather today, but we're going to the beach anyhow. It's blowing 20 knots. Off to see the sunken ship, or the leftover of the sunken ship. Ed's reaction was, oh my God. But you know, it's just there and that's it. So she has been here for 140 years. Get a look at it. It's not the best weather today at 90 Mile Beach, but she's still very beautiful. She's not a bad track down to the beach. The sand here's a little bit soft, but anyway, got to do what you got to do. We are at a little town called Seaspray.
This little town is west of the campgrounds, about 20 kilometres down the road. It's very pretty, nice beaches, general store and a caravan park.
So that is us for Golden Beaches. What a blast this has been on campsite number 9. Absolutely have had the best time.
Well, that's us for this week. We have been here for a long time. We had a week off and did a heap of life maintenance. Doctors, dentists, hairdressers, blood work, you name it, it's been covered. Stay happy, be kind, love your life, and we'll see you next Sunday at 6 a.m. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. See ya!
For joys of video editing, he gets to drive up the road 100 metres and sit and wait for me while I get to walk up the road 100 metres. We are on our way to Rosedale, about an hour down the road.